activities. One is art activity, okay, and another is butterfly walk. So for the people who are interested into butterflies, those are the pollinators. So I'll take just 2 minutes. So we have to understand why we have to work on the conservation of butterflies and bees. Okay, the food what we eat every day, day and night, that food comes to us only after being pollinated by bees and butterflies. Okay, the pollinator group. So if this group is erased, if this group is extinct from the earth, the human race is also going to get, finished very soon. Okay, which is documented couple of thousands of years back. So that's why when we say we are working on conservation, we have to think for all the objects which are there in the nature. So for example, bees, butterflies, moths as well. Some people might be working on different sections of the nature. But we as a Pune Butterflies group, we work on butterfly conservation. So what I have in my hand are the most favorite nectar plants for butterflies. Okay, many of these plants are existing, some of these plants are existing in your Magarpatta Aditi garden as well. So if here there is anyone from the management side, I would request them to plant some of these nectaring plants because these are very useful for
you can give me
butterfly
the list.
food.
I will have it conveyed.
Okay.
You give me the list.
Okay. So for example, one of such a plant I have in my hand. Who will name it?
Lavender.
No, that's the color. What is the name of this? Purple. Okay, that's the color. Who will name it?
Name of the plant.
Name of the plant.
No.
Name of the plant.
Sorry?
Xanthium.
No, not Xanthium. So this is Duranta. That is the name of it. All over India, all over world, this plant is used as a hedge. Unfortunately, I am saying unfortunately because it is used for a hedge. Every time it grows little bit bigger, they trim it. We don't want that. We want food to be available for butterflies. So make sure that in your society garden, in your Aditi garden, in your school, in your company, for example, plant this. The English name for this is very interesting. It is called as a sky flower because it has a bluish color and it grows slightly medium size. So make sure that if you have a garden, you can plant it. Not necessary that you have to have a very huge garden. Even if you have a balcony, in your balcony, provided you are getting ample sunlight, you can plant this plant, provided you have a bit larger pot. Okay, the basic mistake what we do when doing a balcony garden is we choose very smaller plants, pots. So make sure that you have a medium sized pot. So that is about nectar plants quickly.
It's also called the gold spot plant because when the seeds come, they're orange, like the gold spot, we used to drink earlier.
And that those flowers are attract as a magnet to the butterflies and bees.
Right.
Narendra sir has done a very good work at Kendriya Vidyalaya 1 and 2 at Dev Road. He has developed plenty of butterfly gardens there and plenty of butterflies are welcome there, and he has done a very brilliant work there.
Wonderful.
As I said, this plant is available in every neighborhood as a hedgerow in a different color, and it is kept small. If you allow it to grow, I think in Hindi it is called Neelkant.
It is called as Duranta all over
Durant
India.
in Hindi mein.
Hindi में
North में इसको ये बोलते हैं.
Then ma'am has mentioned one more very important critical plant for butterfly, working with butterflies, getting butterflies to your garden, understanding butterflies. So we'll try to understand this plant, what relation it has with the butterflies, what relation we can have with this plant with respect to your balcony garden. Okay, so for example, what is the name of this plant? Who will say name of this plant? Ma'am has mentioned it.
I mentioned
Haldi Kumkum. Ma'am said Haldi Kumkum. What is the resemblance it has with Haldi and Kumkum?
milkweed, yes.
Milkweed, correct. What is the relationship?
It has both the colors of
It has, correct, very nice. It has both the color of haldi as well as the color of kumkum. So that is why it is the common name is called as the haldi kumkum. English name is slightly different. It belongs to say milkweed family. Okay, and typical name is tropical milkweed. So if you go to any nursery, you will find it. We have to be careful with this plant because this is bit invasive. So if you are planting, make sure that you are controlling it. You don't try to plant it in a forest area. No, that's wrong.
Plant it in a pot.
Pot,
So it's
right.
containerized. Don't plant it in the ground. This
Correct.
and Tantani lantana which sir will be showing.
Correct.
Plant it only in a pot,
Then-
not in the ground.
Then most flowering
What will happen if we plant
All
it
the
in the
other
ground?
plants will go.
Okay. Then another important thing for most of the flowering plants is they need sunlight. Okay, just like we love sunlight, we want apartment which has ample sunlight, air and things like that. Plants also need lot of sunlight, specifically those which are small shrubs and those are flowering plants. So this is flowering, it will need sunlight. So that is another important factor you need to consider while while planning your butterfly garden. And then ma'am said that butterflies are dependent on plants just like maternity hospital, just like where all these kids are born. They are born in hospitals. So what is the relationship of butterflies and plants? Every butterfly in Maharashtra, we have approximately, Pune, we have approximately 220 species of butterflies. Every butterfly is dependent on a plant for breeding. Means what? When that butterfly, the female butterfly is about to lay the eggs, her senses are so strong that using those senses she will come to know in which direction, in which area, how far that plant is by her smells, and then she will start flying towards that plant. Once it reaches that area, she will zero it down on that specified plant using her senses, all the senses. Then she will sense that plant correctly. She will reach there. She will lay the eggs, maybe one or maybe multiple. Within 4 days, the egg will hatch. A small tiny caterpillar will come out. It will eat the leaves of this plant. Okay, that is how they will convert it into a pupa very soon after say 2 weeks time. And after 2 weeks time, it will form into a pupa. It will take around 2 weeks time, and it will finally convert into a beautiful butterfly.
Please pay attention,
Okay.
children and their parents. We're going to have a quiz, and then we're going to give some nice gifts. So please pay close attention.
Yes.
Okay, no topic.
So Bhagwat sir just explained the life cycle of butterfly, right?
Yeah.
Very quickly.
So we just discussed what is the life cycle of butterfly. We'll also discuss what we mean by nectar plant and host plant. We just discussed that every butterfly is dependent on one plant for breeding. So this is a plant on which butterfly breed.